A little bit. All right, we are cooking with gas. Hello, everybody. This is my ring light. I'll give a few people a few minutes to cop on. Today, we are going to be just going over how I personally oil my reels and everything, and how I clean them. This is how I do it. You can do it your own way. Um, all you're gonna need is some baby wipes, some oil, for the oil, and you're gonna need some reel grease. We're gonna do all the here will take the longest. Um, Basically, you first take this drag right here and take it all the way off until finally you can remove the actual reel from the spool. And there's a lot of sand and dirt in there. Before you oil it, you want to make sure you get all that junk out. Like you can see right here, my finger. There's a lot of junk. What I always do is I take a little baby wipe and I just give it a good cleaning. Like I said, we're just doing some oiling and some. Before you can oil anything, y'all, you have to, again, this right here was all in my reel. Again, this right here, I do this about every 2 to 3 months. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Again, some places might be a little harder to get than others. And don't worry, you ain't gonna probably get all the. You got a hook trying to literally get in me. Again, we just, oh my goodness, you see this hook is literally trying to. I'm using my ring light today, y'all, just so that my little light up here so y'all can see me a little bit better in what I'm doing. Basically, I'm just cleaning the inside of the reel. There, I don't know if y'all can see it right there. There is your clicker on the inside. That's what makes it click. This thing right here on this side. I'm just making sure it's all good and clean. And then, of course, you also want this ring right here. You also want to clean it. And we're going to re-grease them and re-oil them, so I ain't worried about taking the grease off or anything. But yeah, I'm just giving it a good old washing. The baby wipes turning literally black. This is what I use. But yeah, we're just doing some routine. Like I said, I'll polish it up. And this is one reason why my reels never give me an ounce of problem. If y'all were on my live 2 days ago, y'all know that this one right here and the other one I'm about to do was in complete rain all day long for 3 hours. So again, I'm just taking right here where the top of the drag is. It's giving it a good wiping out. It's pulling out dirt and stuff, so that's a good thing. Wipe around here. You ain't gotta be. I don't ever do it like thoroughly. As is, I'm just getting out the stuff. Y'all got a fishing question? You can always ask. Make no big deal. I'll answer it here online. Again, that's one. Some people said that they didn't know how to do this. I'm just going to show you today how to properly oil and where you should oil and grease a reel at. Again, I'm just cleaning. It's okay if you leave it over here. And then, of course, you want to take the little top of the drag part. Don't lose it. I've lost one actually doing this. And you just want to make sure you get, it. I mean, I'll show y'all in a few seconds if I can. This camera will pick it up. Just by cleaning this reel, y'all. I don't know if it will show you. Look at all that dirt I got off that reel. Just as, hey, what's up, Michigan? All that dirt I just got off that reel right there. And I ain't even through cleaning it yet. This is why I say I always clean my reels every single 3 months. Or especially like what happened yesterday, 2 days ago, after a big rain, I will clean my reels. Again, the bail, which is this little wires you flip up, I wash it down. I'm not really worried about the grease, like I told y'all before. I'm gonna put more on here. Ain't no big deal. And like I said, this video will be on YouTube for y'all if y'all want to, watch it live on my YouTube channel. Click my bio right here. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anything about fishing goes on my YouTube channel. And again, right here, we're about done with this one. It don't take that long. I mean, like I said, we just got through with that one. And I cleaned it about 3 months ago, and you can see Let me see if I can see it better without the light. There you go. All that dirt and junk came off that one reel. That's why I say it's important to do it every 3 months. What's up, equipment operator? But yeah, today we're just basically doing maintenance on the reels. Tomorrow I'm taking a day off because I do need to do some maintenance on them, and I figured why not bring y'all along for it. Again, here's a coast to turf rod that I caught. Well, today this one didn't catch nothing, unfortunately, but it was out in the rain yesterday, so I'm just giving it a good cleaning. After we give it a good cleaning like this, I'm gonna try to do this for y'all. This part right here, the shaft. Let me go ahead and and after I clean it with a baby wipe, I always try to get all the stuff off of it. Hang on, y'all give me a second. Let me get a rag real quick. Actual cotton rag. I got one laying around here somewhere in my shop. There it is. All right, we're cooking with gas. Sorry about that, y'all. I like to keep it really good and clean. I got me a little old fishing rag that I washed the other day. I always keep those handy. Again, you ain't gonna probably get all the dirt out of them, but I'd say 90% off the dirt. But like I said, now we're gonna take this reel and we're gonna put it back together. But this shaft right here, let me see. I can show y'all without hitting the ceiling. This shaft right here, you definitely want to put a glob of grease on. Definitely, because that's where your reel rotates. So I got this from Walmart. It's cheap stuff. Works pretty good for me. Again, it's a little old gob of grease. I'll just show y'all in a few minutes how it looks. Put it right back in there. And with the finished product, that's basically what you do. Again, this right here won't never see that, but then I got a gob of grease on the shaft of the thing, and then both of my hands to do this. I had to lay out some line to do this, y'all, so give me a second. All right. All right, there we go. I had to trying to wrap around the pole a little bit. What happened to it? Like I said, when you do your own maintenance, you're going to run into little issues every once in a while. But usually most of my issues are very minor. And just like that, we pretty much fixed the problem. All right. Here we go. Now we got it back on the reel. We're going to put that on the top of the reel. Oh, I almost forgot. You also want to grease these little things in here. Tickers, I've had them fail on Shakespeare's. So we're going to put a little, a little gob of grease on each of the, clicker, the springs, so they don't rust. This is here just prevent rust, pretty much. Most of these springs, and like I said, I'm going to try to figure out. I got me a little bit of grease in there. Maybe y'all can see it. A little bit of grease in this little clicker right here. That's all I do. And then I got a little bit of grease on this gob, this shaft down here on the actual thing that holds the reel. When I was trying to show y'all that, it decided it was going to wrap around one more time. So I'll give you a second. Again, there's a reason we run into a problem when you do this. This is why watching these online is so hilarious. That you don't never know what kind of problem we're going to run into. All right, there we go. We're back on track. Again, we're going to put the reel back on there. Remember, it only goes on there one way. So once you find that little sidebar that it clicks onto, you'll see what I'm talking about if y'all saw your own. Basically the shaft has got a flat side. It only fits on one way. And then of course you never ever put grease or oil on the drag. At least I don't. That makes the drag, you just want to get sure you give it a good cleaning. And then the main part of the grease is done for this reel. And then I'm going to tighten the drag back up. I'm going to tell y'all a trick that I use. It sounds crazy, but this is what I use. And I've never had a problem with these reels at all. All right. And then now we're back on track. The reel's back on there. You want to oil this little roller. Some people take the screw out. Yeah, you can. I mean, when I'm doing a thorough, thank y'all for the follow. When I'm doing a thorough, yearly, like wintertime cleaning, I will take the screw out and give it a good thorough washing. Today, I'm just going to put a little squirt of this stuff right here. You guys can see it. It is Lewis Super Duty Reel Oil. Pretty much that's all I'm going to use. That little needle. And basically, you're going to just, squirt it into the. Again, I'm always generous with it. I really don't care. I can buy more. These reels are way more expensive than this oil. I promise you. This oil is like maybe $5. This reel's about 60. So yeah. And another thing you want to do is you want to oil this. The spinning handle right here, definitely. You want to put a little oil right where the contacts are. And then give it a couple of spins and let it work itself in. There, down here by the little joint right here. I'm putting oil on the floor. You want to put that right there. And then, of course, that's pretty much about it. And then you might ask, well, how do you work the roller in? Here's my little secret. Undo the drag all the way, like this, to where I said it won't reel up. Now the drag is not set, it will spin. You're getting all that oil and grease to lubricate it. Now, this one right here does have ball bearings. So now I'm going to tighten the drag back up. We're pretty much done with that area. Now, we're going to have to loosen drag later on, but I'm going to show you. I just didn't want to get hooked. So now, there is, on spin reels, especially pins, I don't know about anybody else, all the other ones I've ever seen, there's a little knob right here. So that says pin right here. You want to turn that and take it out. Sometimes you will have to use a rag to take it out. These things can get in there. That one's in there tight. Again, you want it tight because this is where the main bearings are of the reel. All right, there we go. We broke the seal loose. There's a little reel seal in here. Again, you'll see it's got a little bit of grease already put in it. You want to take your reel grease. I got to buy some more of this stuff too. Again, this is what happens when you're in the rain. And without that cap, you can see right here, there's a lot of grease already. I'm going to put a new glob of grease right in them bearings. And I mean, this is where y'all don't be light. Like, don't go, well, I'm going to be light. I'm going to be stingy. I take it and I just push it in. And I mean, if I've got to, I'll wipe the excess off later. I don't really care. Like, and then I do this. Like I said, I just push it in. I know this sounds like really weird to y'all, some of y'all, especially who watching me who ain't a fisherman. But then, you take the little cap. And yes, when I put the cap on, some will ooze out if you've done your job right. And again, as you can see, there's a lot of grease everywhere. And that's no big deal. I'll just take this old rag right here. I gotta wash it anyways again. That's right, I do all this. And, clean it all up. And pretty much that's about all there is. And then, of course, I told y'all before, you want to reduce your drag because when this reel spins, the bearings down here spin, and you want that grease to work itself in. So now, usually what I do when I'm like in my wintertime mode, I'll keep on doing this until finally it packs the. Um, then it's feeling way smoother now, just by doing what I just did. I give it a couple of turns. All we're doing is working the grease in, the oil in, all that good stuff. Again, the only thing you don't never grease is the drag washers, because then you might have a problem with the drag. Again, I got the drag so loose that it won't pull any line. It's basically just, just sitting there reeling, spinning the reel. Like the line wasn't even on here. So yeah, that's always nice. And then of course that's all we're going to be doing. And then if there's any line twist, which there might be doing all that, I just take it out and I'll just let it go out a little bit, hit the floor. Whoops. And then I'll bring it back up. And right there went all the line twists that was in the braided. Again, I'm using a little mono leader, but that's basically it. This reel right here is pretty much, ready to roll again next time I go fishing. Again, give it a good wipe down, make sure all the excess oil and grease is off. And pretty much that's all there is to a spinning reel, y'all. I mean, this right here is all. Thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate them. 236 likes. I appreciate it. Again, we're just going to make sure. The reason you want to oil this, some people ask me that, why I oil this, because this line right here rolls on that roller as you're spinning. Like this one right here, this roller, as you're rolling it up, this little metal thing rolls like a little wheel, and it does have a little bearing in it. So you want to make sure, that you want to do that too. And then of course, I may just give it a nice little wipe down. This one don't seem that dirty. Like I said, it didn't seem that much action in the last 2 days. So again, I'll tighten the drag up, and then I'll put this one away for the next day. Next up is the bait casting. Now I ain't gonna do a full bait casting one because that would take a while. Because most of the bearings in the bait casters are seal bearings, so you can't even get to them really. But we're gonna put this one back in my little holder. Okay. Now we got the big boy that we caught the 5.5 pound catfish off of today. The only thing I really do with these is I wipe this off the eyelet, the what do you call it? The I didn't know the name of this thing. Yeah, if I hadn't been online, I could probably have told you. The oh my goodness, I forgot already. Told y'all with me live, it's gonna be funny. Um, level drag. That's the thing. I had to think about it, y'all. If I had when y'all get old. The level drag. There's a little. I can't really show you on the camera, but there's little gears, little bevel, swivel gears in this thing that keep it from going left and right. Basically, that's all you got to do. Like the bearings in this thing right here are sealed. There is no way that anything. I mean, when these right here break, you got to replace the reel pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, taking apart this whole thing, like I said, when I do replace the line, I will remove these screws, take the whole spool out, and I will grease each little spool knob, and I'll put that in there, and all that stuff. But I don't ever take these things fully apart because as I said that takes hours to do, almost an hour to do. Yeah, line guide. Yeah, pretty much. So what I do is I just take a little bit of oil. First thing I do, take a clean wipe. That's what I use. I'm a parent. What do you expect? And you just want to get into the grooves. I mean, they look really, really good actually right now, y'all. They ain't that dirty. Thank y'all really can't see the dirt with that big bright light on. It ain't that dirty. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. I got that little bit of dirt off of the the little line guy that or level winder. That's what I call them. And so you want to make sure you know like the whole reel down, make it look nice. Um, Pretty much that's all I do. Is I'm just wiping off. And of course, the same thing that goes for this goes for that. You want to make sure you do this. Now, there is no barrel roll like the other one I was telling you about. There is no barrel roll in this. The line basically rolls right off the spool. So there is no barrel roll that requires that like a spinning reel does. Right now, like I said, I'm just basically wiping it down. I mean, it had a lot of chicken liver on it today, so I'm just basically just also got alcohol, or not alcohol, but a sanitizer in it on it. It's actually a baby wipe. But it'll be all right. It'll work for what I need it for. And, we just give it a good wiping. Again, like I said, these right here are a little bit more maintenance free because you only got to do maintenance on these like once a year. I'm just doing the rod end right here. And that pretty much that's about it. I mean, I put a little oil in these little grooves. Mm. All right. And then I'll put a little dab of oil where the spinner is. And then just spin it without getting oil all everywhere. Now, on some spin reels, about every 3 months, you want to make sure that this right here is tight. You don't really have to do that much because, like I said, I've already tightened this one down. There is a lock screw, but that lock screw can get loose. I can see the lock screw right here. And the lock screw will mess up on you sometimes. And then when it comes loose, it will lock up on you. No, watch out for the hook. That's my daughter, by the way. Um, but basically, that's all I do for these bait casters, y'all. And then the grease. Again, it ain't gonna be that much expensive. I think I got the oil and the grease for like $10 altogether. Um, but I can't pronounce your name now. The St. Clair Assassin. Thank you for reminding this old guy what it's called. And I ain't lying, I forgot it. But basically that's it. Again, like I said, and honestly, if you've seen it right here, that's why I got off the pin reel, the spinning reel. That one was really, really dirty. That one was really, really dirty. So we definitely need to clean that. The bait caster, again, this is why I say that's all I got off of it. I mean, that's all the dirt I got off. Yeah, if y'all miss any of these tips or how to do it, it will be on my YouTube channel very shortly. I think the wife wants to go battle again, whatever the heck that is. But I come up here for fishing pretty much. Again, like I said, some people ask me, can you remove this reel from here to put it on? Yes. But as I said, I'll show y'all that later. It's a pain to do. Thank y'all for the likes. You have to remove this screw, that screw, and that screw. This metal plate will come off, and then the whole reel will actually slide right out of the housing. Now, make sure you don't do it this side. If you do it this side, you're going to have a lot of drag washers and everything else coming out, a lot of gears coming out. And, yeah, that is, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Again, this is what I do. Again, I have never had a problem with these spin reels, the spinning one or that one. When they feel a little bit of grimy, when I'm reeling, I do an overhaul on them, like I just did today. And you see now why, when was it? This one right here was the spinning reel. I got all that dirt and grime. This over time will literally destroy a reel. And a lot of people don't, they just keep on reeling it. That over time will destroy ball bearings and, whatever you call it. Uh, yeah, I'm actually still learning, dude, so don't feel bad. These right here, I've had about 6 months. I've bird nested it about 3 times. To where now I'm actually ready to go to braid because I mean I just bought mono. This is 30-pound mono trialing. That's basically what I got on. It's high vis trialing, and around here, I mean I could probably get by with 20 pound really. I mean all the catfish that I catch. I mean, I got a guy up in Raleigh on my lines that he got only 5 and 6 pound catfish. There ain't that big catfish around here. But this 30 pound right here, I'll probably go to 50 pound very shortly. But like I said, there is no memory on this, as you will see. I mean, so yeah, this right here now is ready. Actually, hold on, there's a little bit of dirt right. Um, and people ask me like, how far do you know how you far you cast? Well, on here, y'all probably can't see it on the camera. Nope, too small. Right here, it tells you gear ratio 27 inch per turn, which means one complete revolution. This reel reels up 27 inches of line. And then you just basically, when you throw it out, you count how many turns you do, times that by 12 inches, which is a foot, times that by, my brain's not working tonight, 30, 30 feet, which is 10 yards. And that pretty much gave you, um, oh, wow. That's, I would love to get a 31 pound catfish. Today, my only catfish was 5.5 pounds, and we caught him off of this one right here. Again, I was telling y'all before, an 8/0 hook is what I caught him off of. It was a 5 pound catfish. I was using an 8/0 circle hook. Now this one did not do like it was supposed to. It actually hooked him right here in the lip. It usually hooks him in the corner of the mouth. That's why it took me so long to get him unhooked, because he had to hook him in the actual lip, which it ain't supposed to do. But then, I mean, I can cast this about I'd say 50, 60 yards with this heavy line on it. Like I said, if I had braided, I could probably do 60, 70. But for a catfish rod, it's perfect. If I put it on a surf rod, it would probably cost way further. But then I'd probably put like 20 pounds on here. I don't know what 20 pounds. Well, 20 pounds, 30 pounds would be 1,000 yards. So I'm braided. So there you go. That basically is it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live right now, probably, because I said right here you can get Walmart from Ozark. Again, it comes with this also. I just don't never use it. It's a backup. I bought this, I think, from Academy Sports. It's Lewis Super Duty Real Oil. That's basically all I use. And then, of course, if your parents, or if you're not, you can buy them almost anywhere. I just get like a baby wipe. I got mine from Sam's. And I keep one in my tackle box to keep my hand sanitized, keep a hand sanitizer. But like I said, this reel right here is now oiled, reeled, and ready to roll. My you want to make these groove gears right here on this thing right here stay clean. If not, they will destroy themselves. This little gear, this thing right here runs off them little groove gears back and forth. If there's any dirt in them, they will like bind up and break. They break very easy if you don't watch that. So I always keep mine clean. About every 3 months, I'll do a little clean. I don't know if you can see the gear. Well, yeah, you can see a little bit of the gears. See if I can get a close up of the gear. You see the groove gears in it right here. The little grooves. That basically, you want to make sure they stay clean out of the dirt, because if you get any kind of grease or dirt in them, they can destroy the actual line guide. So, or I call it the level winder. Basically, all it does is level the actual line. Some of them do have it, some of them do not. Some of them you have to use your actual thumb to do it. And that's too much work for me. But anyways, that's basically how 101 how you do cleaning a reel. Like I said, I could have done an overhaul on this one and took the whole screws out. I don't feel like doing it for about an hour, because like I said, it would take me an hour to take this off. I would have to actually cut my line and then take the whole reel out, because the reel head would have to come through the eyelet, and it's just not worth it. So y'all take care. I think I'm gonna probably go back live again, so y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna go back live again. I think the wife wants to battle, whatever the heck that is. I just get on here for fishing, pretty much. But that's basically what I got right here. Here's a pin. Some people have been asking like what it is. Here it is. It's a Pen Warfare 30 LW. That's basically what this reel right here is. I bought it from Cabela's, and then the rod is a Pen Warfare. Also, I got this one from Cabela's for about $140. But that basically is it. Y'all take care. Again, give me a few minutes, about an hour or so, and I will upload this video to YouTube. YouTube. Again, links in the bio. You can hit subscribe. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna like these things, but they do have their advantages, especially when you got a bad back. I got back pain from arthritis, and these right here, they're like a life saving. Like my back didn't even hurt, and I forgot my medicine today. So yeah, they are nice. I mean, I'm thinking seriously about making all my reels, bait casters now. Once you learn how to use them, that is. But anyway, y'all take care. Again, give me about an hour or 2 hours. This video will be on YouTube for y'all. Again, I just wanted some people asked me on my YouTube channel. I mean, like my YouTube channel on TikTok Live today. How do you oil a bait caster, or how do you oil a spin reel? The spin reel is a little bit more maintenance because you have to take the whole thing out and grease it. This right here, like I said, it's got seal bearings in it where nothing can get into it. The only time that you can is whenever you take the whole rod out. But y'all take care. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to get back live again. I'm just gonna say, what's your YouTube channel, man? Is it on your TikTok? Your TikTok? Let's see. I don't know why I'm. Let's see. The St. Clair Assassin. All right. But y'all, like I said, y'all take care. Um, I'm about to get on over here and then get back on. Like I said, I'm just saving this video for YouTube only about how to do reel maintenance. Again, this winter when it's really cold and I can't fish, I'll be actually doing a live, taking this whole entire thing out to show you what I mean. But like I said today, I don't like fighting with it. And this right here has been reeling really, really, really good. So I don't think I really need to. So I go by how it feels when I reel. That one, the white one, was really gritty today when I was reeling. And of course, um, now you see why it was so gritty. All this grease I got off the pin reel, off the spinning reel. So that tells you why it was so gritty. The bait caster, I almost got a clean wipe almost. A little bit of dirt, not much. So yeah, the bait caster was really clean, but it's got a lot of steel bearings in it. This right here would be good for surf fishing also. But y'all take care. I'm out of here. I'm gonna see y'all later, and I'm going back live with my wife, I guess. Y'all take care. I'm out.